Up+Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up+Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Tuesday, what is new? How you doing? Thanks for being Up+Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Appreciate you coming up. What happens when a great glass of wine does more than spark joy? What if it also helps give a local shelter animal a second chance? Laetitia Vineyard and Winery, along with Woods Humane Society, are doing an event partnering up for this called SparkJoy. This is a new series of light, lively, approachable wines built around community connection, a pretty beautiful view too, and giving back. And for 26 and 27, a portion of the proceeds from every bottle of this wine sold will benefit one of just our area's most beloved organizations. Of course, we all love the Woods Humane Society. I personally love the Woods Humane Society. They're kicking it off with a summer night that sounds pretty hard to resist. Listen to this evening. It's the first annual, inaugural, first ever SparkJoy celebration happening August 15th at the Laetitia Estate House. It's beautiful house up on the hill with sparkling wine, local chefs, live music, prize drawings, and a community coming together for a really meaningful cause. Casey Helt from Laetitia, also our friend Robin Coleman from Woods. They'll join us in just a few minutes to talk about the whole thing. The partnership, the party. Sounds like such an awesome evening. Emua is going to be playing from what I understand. So we're going to talk about it all coming up, just a few. Before we get into that, a couple little things going on, some headlines. What was, this story was interesting. If you're the parent of a teen, this might explain why you're so tired, so wiped. A new survey found parents lose the equivalent of 48 nights of sleep a year worrying about their kids' online lives. This from the New York Post, 48 nights. That's more than a month of sleep. Just lying and thinking, who are they talking to online? What are they watching? Why is their screen still glowing at 1:17 in the morning? Researchers are even calling it techxiety. The biggest worries, too much screen time, social media's impact on their self-esteem, the fear that kids are getting hooked on apps, games, endless scrolling. So here's what I thought was interesting. Most parents still want their kids to have a phone, not so they can watch TikTok, but so they can reach them if they need to talk to them, keep tabs on them. In fact, a lot of parents say they'd prefer a simple phone that just exclusively just calls and texts without the whole internet living in the kid's pocket. And I don't think this is really about the phones. Every generation of parents had something that kept them up at night. And for what it's worth, that word techxiety, it seems like it could be used for more than just parents worrying about what their kids are doing online, which I get that'd give you. I can totally understand that'd be giving someone techxiety, but I'm sure techxiety kind of rolls in a lot of, doom scrolling, I think could be, thrown into there. A lot of different things could be thrown in there, but yeah, it's causing it to a lot of different people. Interesting. All right, what else do I got here? Here's a survey I didn't see coming. About 1 in 8 Americans say they have found a conversation with an AI bot, like a chatbot, a turn on. What? We have officially reached that part of the future. According to a new survey, people aren't just using AI to write emails, plan vacays, or figure out what to make for dinner. Some are flirting with it. Some are forming emotional connections. This is worrisome. And a small, but not notable group say they've even felt romantic or sexual attraction during those conversations. Now, before you panic, it's still a minority. It's a small minority. Most people are using AI for practical things like searching for information, work, or creativity stuff. But the survey is a reminder of, damn, how fast this technology has become a part of our daily lives, and it's changing and evolving. Or are we? Just a few years ago, we were asking, can AI write a poem? Can it, now we're asking, wait, are you cheating on me with your chat GPT? That's a trip. Therapists say AI can be a great tool to organize your thoughts or prepare for a tough conversation, but it shouldn't replace actual human connection. Yeah, no duh, right? All right, finally, this local story, pretty cool. Paso officially has its own Trader Joe's. The new store, I guess, opened several days ago. I think I'm a little behind. 2457 Golden Hill Road in the Lowe's Shopping Center. And this isn't and this is why this is a story. Not because Paso got a Trader Joe's. I found out the bigger significance of the story is that it's a normal sized parking lot. Like, I feel like every Trader Joe's that I've ever been to anywhere, the parking lot is especially small and spaces are especially tight. Think about it. Slow, Templeton, and all over. I mean, those are just two examples, but the new store again, 2457 Golden Hill Road. So there's the story. A good parking lot in a Trader Joe's. Congrats to Paso. Congrats to TJ's. That's going to be a fun one to try. All right, before we get into our chat with Robin Coleman from Woods and Casey from Laetitia, let me tell you about our friends at the Mountain Air. So love them for supporting the show. Right there on Marsh Street. They've been there since 1975. They've been a thing in SLO. Yeah. Help generations of locals get outside at all skill levels. You need new Patagonia something, go check them out. You need to rent a sleeping pad for a camping trip, a Yeti cooler, go check them out. Also, a couple doors down, they got their other store, their sister shop called The Switchback. Buy and sell used gear. Really cool stuff. Both shops, and the best part, great people. They're local. Why on earth would you go to REI when you got a local shop, been here 50 years, already done it better for like 48 years? You know what I mean? I don't know how long REI has been here. They've been doing it, and they know their thing. And when you go in there, it's not transactional, it's friendly, it's neighborly. It's the way local shops that have been there 50 years should be. Josh and Lindsay Herring, great people. Check out the mountainair.com. The Mountain Air, San Luis Obispo.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, today we're talking about a partnership that puts a little more purpose into just a regular pour. Laetitia Vineyards and Winery launching SparkJoy. It's a new series of light, lively, approachable wines inspired by Laetitia's very name, which means joy and happiness. But this is much more than just about wine or the wine, because it's what they're doing with the wine. Through 2027, a portion of the proceeds from every SparkJoy bottle sold will benefit the Woods Humane Society, which, as you know, supports local animals and the community programs that care for them. On August 15th, that partnership is going to come to life with the first ever SparkJoy celebration with Laetitia wines, local chefs, live music, prize drawings, and just a beautiful summer night at that estate house. Have you seen that up on top of the hill? It's this beautiful house up there. Can't wait to learn more about it. Excited to have Casey Helt, the director of DTC and sales at Laetitia, Robin Coleman, of course, from the Woods Humane Society. Ladies, thank you so much for being Up and Adam. Thank you, Laetitia.
You are very welcome.
This is the pet nat. I've never had this before. Pet nat.
Pet nat.
It tastes better because it benefits Woods.
I love this. And I love when folks, wineries or whoever does this. I know, of course, you do too, Robin. That's so important to you guys. But let's talk about this pet nat a little bit. What can you tell us about it, Casey?
Yeah, so, well, first off, Laetitia is traditionally a very traditional sparkling wine house. And so for us to do a pet nat was a one-off. Our winemaker was not quite sure about it. So I will start by saying this is a pet nat in a Laetitia style, meaning typically pet nats can be a little funky, a little cloudy, a little bit kind of more raw.
Well, to kind of understand like what's happening in the process, like you have your primary fermentation happening in the bottle.
In the bottle.
So it's all going down there. I mean, this is really like the first way that people ever made 100%. Sparkling wine.
Yeah.
Crazy to think.
It's really cool to think about that.
It's
people were able to figure this out and like make something that tasted so good. And then we've been able to perfect it into something really genuinely just beautiful with a more traditional sparkling wine. But our pet nat is super fun. Like I was mentioning, it wasn't something we typically do, but we've had a lot of fun with it and really great response from our members and local I like to say it tastes like the Juicy Pear Jelly Bellies, which are my favorite Jelly Bellies, the green one with the darker green dots. And so it has a lot of just like that really crisp, lively, fresh fruit on it. And it's just a fun wine.
Totally dry?
So, totally dry. Yeah.
So good. Just crushed. I love the bubbles. I mean, I'm looking at the bottle. The things it's just active in there. And the thing about Pet Nat, not to get too, this is just Up and Adam. It's not the wine show, so I won't get too deep into it. But it's like what's Pet Nat, these can be a little bit unpredictable, So to get one dialed in, like I remember the first time I had one where it was just like, hey, the Scar of the Sea one, like those are so good. So predictable, like they're so not predictable in a bad way, but like, you're going to get a quality bottle of bubbly wine in that. So it's not an easy wine to make, even though it's kind of popular and it went through like its trend. It's not an easy wine to make and make so well. This is fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited about it. It's a good addition to our line of wines that we currently have. So it's been a lot of fun.
Now, I know Dave Hickey retired, right?
Dave Hickey retired.
But he was the one that was making the bubbly before, wasn't he?
He was.
Does he approve of this?
I have no idea, but I'm going to say yes.
We're going to say yes. Dave Hickey, do you approve? I love it. Good stuff. We're talking about this really cool event, SparkJoy. It's happening August 15th. In one of the most coolest places that doesn't get shared that often. Laetitia, you see them off the freeway. They have this beautiful house on a hill that looks as though it was like ran by the coolest drug lord of Miami in 1983.
It's so true.
It's like the coolest house that has like a sunken living room. And it's just got so much style, this house. But part of this beautiful house is this backyard with sweeping views of just the coast and the forever. And then this pool, which really just kind of engages you. And gosh, the people lucky enough, it's almost like the Hearst pool. If you're lucky enough to swim in that pool,
it's pretty special.
That's pretty awesome. So we're doing an event up there. Small, intimate, really cool event. We're bringing some cool chefs out there. And before we get into Casey and Laetitia, what we're doing there, why did we want to put something like this together? Who is this event for? And what did you really kind of envision with this?
Besides myself.
Yeah, right, yeah.
This is like a curated event for Robin Coleman, supporting Woods Humane Society. We have worked with Laetitia out in the community at almost every event. They are friends and partners, and they are so dog friendly. So we love them, and I happen to love their sparkling also. So we had a meeting there, and we met up at the Estate House, which I had never laid eyes on. And I was just overwhelmed with excitement, enthusiasm. And sick. I think before I even got into the house, I said, we are doing an event here. This has to be. I didn't have a lot of events in South County, and I was really looking to what can we do in South County? What excites people? And of course, wine and pets, pet lovers, wine lovers, it just goes together. It is a perfect pairing. So small, intimate. There were 100 tickets available. I think we're halfway through those.
Yeah.
But we want to sell out. We want to make this an annual event, and we really want to make it a beautiful evening. But also, of course, the goal is to raise money for homeless cats and dogs. Summer is our very, very busy season. We have hundreds of kittens relying on us, puppies, adult cats, dogs, senior animals, medical cases, transports every day. All of those things take a lot of funds, and we have to do these types of fundraisers.
So when you do a small, intimate event like this, Casey, up at a venue, part of your property, you don't normally, it's not for everybody. How do you see the night? 100 people. So we've got some great chefs coming out. People are going to be getting all the bites they want. They're going to be very kind of taken care of because it's a small event.
It's a very small event. So, you mentioned the house. I just want to also throw out that the house has been renovated. And so
I hope you didn't get mad when I said 19.
No. It's still that cool drug lord kind of feel going on. But imagine it a little bit more like just coastal chic and just absolutely gorgeous. And so the place is just like a next level elevated for sure.
Pristine.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous and ocean views and all those great things. And it is a spot that people don't get to see very often. And so it feels really special for us to get to share that part of our property and welcome people in. But 100 people. We have 12 different chefs and local restaurants coming in. We have great band coming, the local favorite, Amua. And love them. Yeah, they're just going to provide a great energy. And I think more than anything, when it's something so small, an event that's so small, it can be really purposeful. And so So I think that that's like what we're looking forward to the most, is that making it a night that is just this like summer, poolside evening that people don't get to enjoy very often, and that they get really taken care of. So
And the food that you're bringing in, it's very deliberate. It's very like you're making a statement that's like, no, this event, this is a food event too. Like you're going to really be dazzled and delighted by the different foods that you're going to try. Let's talk about the people who are coming. We said we have a dozen of them.
Yep, we have a dozen of them. So kind of from up and down the county. So we have Chef Candace Custodio from Club Sup Sup.
She's great.
She's awesome.
Yeah, really talented. Out there at cast now.
Yeah.
She's super good. I love her food.
Yeah, she's done a few little events for us at the winery, and we've been super proud of that. So we're excited to have her back.
She did this like fillet of fish thing. It was modeled after the McDonald's fillet of fish.
So creative.
With caviar. And she did it at the Wine Fest thing. I was a judge, and I was like, that one. And she ended up...
That was a winner?
She won.
Well, now I know what to ask her to bring.
The fillet of
Seems like
fish
that would go really well at our
was
event.
killer.
That would go great with this.
Totally. We're excited to have Chef Ryan Fancher from Hotel San
Oh
Luis
my
Obispo.
God, he's incredible.
He is incredible. And
Wow.
just that whole hotel has just been so good to our whole community. And
Yeah.
just the way they give back,
totally agree.
we're really thankful to have
Even
them.
true, like they do their own events, they get into their own stuff, but then like they're right there. Rebecca's at like Pink Drink and supporting too, like gave us a couple $100 gift certificates and their events are just so much fun. They love Woods.
They just sponsored our bar at the gala and made amazing, delicious cocktails for our gala. It provided the bartenders, like truly, and that's what these types of partnerships, they become part of Woods family, and we work together, and I come to their stuff and they come to our stuff, and we support each other, and that's what's so beautiful about these events.
Damn, 2 for 2. Keep going.
2 for 2. Okay. Chef Robert Trester of Pekin Coastal Cocina at Vespara.
Oh, Vespara. They're fantastic too.
Beautiful location. You can go
Yes.
see them at their beautiful location, but also come see us at our beautiful location.
All these chefs are going to be bringing some sort of offering that, man, so these are very exclusive.
So little small bites that you can kind of walk around and taste throughout the evening.
Right.
We have Breda Chocolates going to be there. She just can finish competing on Food Network.
Yeah.
So pretty awesome that she's going to be providing chocolates.
She's the best.
She
she's
is.
just so rad.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Good for you. Good.
Brick and mortar catering. I know that was friends
They-
are big supporters of Woods.
Yeah,
as well.
they follow Woods and wanted to do something with us, so we invited them along and excited to see what they're going to come up with.
Love it.
Yeah, we have Gray's Charcuterie because, all wine events need a little
have to have
charcuterie.
charcuterie.
So.
And it's not even that. It's like, is it even an event if it doesn't have a grazing
Not
table?
anymore. No.
Hot Skillet is an awesome local
love
company.
them.
They
Yeah.
she has just this great like food truck and just a trailer that she
Yes.
brings. Does a lot of weddings locally, so you don't always get to taste her out and about in these kind of events, but she is a very talented chef. So
Yeah.
excited
And
to have
loves
them.
Woods.
Familiar. Yeah, that's great.
Hubalicious Sweet Shop right there in Arroyo Grande. They're bringing out ice cream, so another sweet treat.
Cool.
Lucas Deli, local to Arroyo Grande Village as well, and so we've done a lot of work with them.
Yeah.
Really wonderful people. So it's just been really fun to see so many people say yes to wanting to help out with this event.
That's great.
So we have Ziggy's right here. They're vegan, correct?
They're like
really
vegan
popular.
junk food.
Yeah, they're like vegan comfort kind of fast food.
And
but good. I heard it's really good.
They feed our staff often. They come to events of ours, and they always bring like some yummy snacks. And people, when they hear something's vegan, they're not always the most excited to try it. But this is like on a different level. This is like craveable.
Yeah.
Once you have their, like, I love their taquitos. I love their avocado taco. They have Korean fried like cauliflower bites, and they are addictive. So we will have some yummy kind of a little junk food, but vegan. So you don't have to feel that guilty.
That's pretty cool.
And then, last but not least, we have Szechuan Kitchen Slow. So
Dude.
Garrett Morris, awesome.
I look
He's everywhere,
forward
too.
because it's hard to get food at those events. Those one like Rose, the Slow Way, Autumn Soiree, because the chefs there are incredible. People are in line, and you're working the event, so it's hard. But I go to that Szechuan Kitchen
Every time.
and those little dumplings are just like, I swear to God, they put fentanyl in them. They're perfect.
You cannot have
They're
just one.
they're so good, and like the way they're cooked on the outside, perfectly,
Perfect.
and inside tasty, and oh my God, they're just
So talented.
So you have a lineup there. So someone's spending, this money's going for a great cause. We're benefiting Woods. You're hanging out in just an unspeakably gorgeous place, and it's not like the kind of place you just get to hang out. This house up there on the hill at Laetitia. I mean, it's some of the most beautiful elevated views of the ocean are in Arroyo Grande. People don't get that. But when you're in that like kind of area where they are, it's incredible. So August 15th, Saturday night.
It's a Saturday night.
And then where are we getting tickets? Where do we want people to go for this? I mean, we'll put links in the show notes, but where are we telling people to go?
You can find the tickets for this event on our website, LaetitiaWine.com.
Okay.
And it's under our event page, or there is a SparkJoy page that's a complete page of its own as well.
Okay.
So.
Also linked at woodshumane.org. If you want to scroll through adoptable animals and then go to the events calendar, you can head right on over and get that ticket as well. And let's talk about the 100 guests that do come are going to be able to get some prize tickets and win what everybody wants to win.
Yes.
What? Jump in the pool? A night stay there?
Better.
We are going to be doing some prize drawings, and one of them is going to be a 3-night stay at the house.
What?
3-night stay. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
We have 2 complimentary tickets to the Shell Beach Food and Wine Classic. So that's going to be happening the very following weekend. And the team there at Dolphin Bay has been very supportive of this event with us. And so helping that.
Yeah.
And we actually are doing a winemaker dinner with them tonight, too. So that's kind of
really?
excited.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a complete sparkling wine dinner. So kind of a fun twist.
How many different sparklings you got over there?
We make 9 different sparkling wines, 10 with the pet nut.
Wow.
And you guys were doing it before it was cool. You guys were the sparkling wine house. I mean, of course, you made beautiful Pinot Noirs and beautiful Chardonnays, but no one was doing this. I mean, maybe like up in the North County, like Jack Creek, or you think of some people that were doing it way before, like with their own equipment. Like, but you had you had the big setup, you had the whole big square thing, that riddling thing. You had it all.
We had it all. Yeah, so we were originally established by Maison Dutz of the Dutz family in Champagne, France. And so they came over here and decided that our location, the proximity to the ocean, just the terroir, everything was perfect for sparkling wine. And so they established it. And then in 1997, that's when it became Laetitia. So we've had a few different ownerships. We're really excited right now. As of 2024, October, Eric, who's been our longtime winemaker, Eric Hickey, actually yesterday we started harvest, and it starts his 35th vintage.
Wow.
Damn, I gotta give him a text. That's great.
Awesome.
Cheers to him.
Cheers to that, right?
Now, without getting too into shit, like you guys had an up and down. You got acquired and then came back, and then so like to have like the Hickeys and to have like some of this root in it being owned by some of these people like it was before, or managed like it was before. That's really important. It's really neat. It's cool to see. Of course, the wine industry has been through some things, but the fact that this was a cool win out of whatever's going on, I think it's awesome.
It's been such a positive place to be right now. I started with Laetitia in March of 25, so I did not have to kind of go through a lot of what a lot of the people that worked there went through, but I've been a part of getting to kind of help create what the next step of Laetitia
That's
is.
cool.
And part of that is this whole SparkJoy series of wine that we're creating. And so the reason that came around is because we've been talking a lot about, you mentioned the industry in general is, struggling or a little bit down. And so what can we do that's different? What can we do that sets us aside? Having good wine in this county, especially when there's so much good wine, is just that, like the barrier to entry. Right? Like that is a non-negotiable. That's the minimum.
Great point.
So for us, it's thinking about what else can we do? How else can we be a supportive part of our community? This community is so important to everything we do. I mean, we all would love to get people from all around the world to try our wine, but realistically, our San Luis Obispo County community are the people that support these companies. And so we wanted to be somebody that was supporting a local nonprofit in the area. And so that's where the SparkJoy series of wine came from. And so we have this Pet Nat that we just started with, and then we have a Gamay that's getting released in November, and we'll have a Sauvignon Blanc next spring. And so those 3 wines, 10% of all proceeds from that will go to Woods Humane Society. And then we started this SparkJoy party.
How fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Love this partnership.
Yeah. But the local ownership and that having that Hickey family just really involved. It's everything as far as that community support.
Yeah, so. Even Carmen's
the best. She's just there yesterday.
We'll throw her in the mix.
Yeah, Carmen and Jay were there yesterday starting harvest. Yeah, so
I just remember probably the first time I interviewed them was just forever ago. And Carmen's, in the tasting room, Dave's making sparkling wine, Eric's doing stuff. It was just such a cool. It's always been such a cool situation, a cool brand that you rooted for. So when you read you don't always understand what's going on behind the scenes, but when you read like, oh no, they're closing, oh they're not, and then but to hear like the good news come out of that, and really not even just a little bit after the tougher stuff, it's so neat.
It's so fun. And
good for you guys.
The beauty of a lot of that, and Eric will say the same, is that when all that was happening, the one thing that they never touched of Laetitia was his winemaking.
Right.
And so
true.
he was able to hold on to that.
I've been texting him throughout the whole thing. Like we would always go back and forth, and but and I'm overdue to chat with him on here. It'd be really fun to connect with him again.
That would be awesome.
This is great. So portion of the sales of this are going to go to Woods. This whole benefit is for Woods.
Yeah. Yep.
And we go to, do we say Laetitia.com or Woods.com for the tickets?
Both our websites are going to have links to tickets, and I would be remiss to not mention that Woods will be having a little cuddle corner, which is a signature for our.
Oh, damn.
She's got a beautiful grass area. I just
Girls,
had
bringing
to
out the cuddle corner.
Yes.
That's going to be my favorite part. You're going to see me there just holding all the puppies.
Cuddle corner equals psyops. This is more a psychological.
Yes.
Well, you go into these cuddle corners like, oh my. Well, it's funny because somebody had brought. It wasn't even Woods, but my pink drink. Somebody had brought like an adoptable like French poodle, like French
blind
bulldog,
and deaf bulldog,
albino bulldog. And so this little thing looked like a little just specimen, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I'm going to go to Woods." Like they didn't even know.
Just melt.
I'm just like, I didn't even say Woods is going to bring that dog. Like, they're like, I'm going to go. Yeah. So like they just were like, I got to go talk to Woods about a dog. So you just see it, you're entranced.
Yeah.
And the first thing you do when you've come to Rose and the pet gal, like you go immediately, and it's like you have that little puppy, and you're taking that photo, and that's become like a signature at these big fundraisers. And Kramer's going to be there with a little photo op, so you're going to be able to get, the views, like you were mentioning the ocean views, but also like one way you look is just vineyard views. It's going to be at sunset from 6 to 8:30. Beautiful time. I'm just so excited. So
well, that's why, if you think about it, that's why William Randolph Hearst like made his place kind of like you guys, a few miles, like a mile or so back from the ocean, because it's like you get the best views of the ocean, you get the best views of the hills, you're situated at you're just perched on top. It's just so cool. And you really share that kind of like grand view of the whole situation from that spot. It's dope. It's going to be really cool.
Should just rename us to like the Hearst Castle of the South.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
They'd love that, right?
Yeah, they would love that. I love it. Laetitia, so much fun. This is August 15th. You can go to, we'll put links in the show notes to get your tickets. Just found out there's a cuddle corner.
Cuddle corner.
Yeah. And then what's the latest with Woods right now?
Just again, busy time of year. Lots of babies this time of year.
Kittens
takes a lot of resources. I was plugging our kitten promo a couple weekends with you. We did a 2-for-1 kitten adoption because we really need people to take 2, not just because we have a ton of them, but because it truly does set the kittens and the people up. That weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 51 kittens got adopted. Can you believe it? Like this community shows up, whether it's a wonderful wine event, an adoption promotion, and again, this animal loving community, wine loving community, they just go together perfectly. So we're so thrilled for this event. And there's only a handful of tickets, so better grab your tickets and hopefully to see you up there.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a good one.
It's been a really fun process also just getting to know Robin better in these kind of situations and also
she's all right.
learning. When you think about the Woods Humane Society, you think about going and adopting, but you don't realize how much it affects people in other ways. Like I've been talking to club members that volunteer there that are just like moved by this. I just found out one of my son's best friends, his family is fostering puppies right now, and just the way it really filters through so much of the community that I think it's not just to get to take a dog home, but it's also so many other ways that you can be affected by the organization.
It's so right, because I do talk about, the favorite thing to talk about is adoptions, right? It's our favorite thing to talk about. And people think of Woods as an adoption center, which is great, but that's just one part of what we do. And yes, we are truly getting to save animals' lives. There are so many wonderful causes. We support and work with so many causes and events and other nonprofits, but there is just something special about Woods and the trust that we've built. 71 years in this community. Yes, we're saving lives. Yes, we're helping pets, but we are also putting those pets into people's lives. Your life, Adam. Your life, Casey. My life. I have been changed by my experience at Woods, and going on over 12 years at Woods, every single day, I am talking to somebody who thanks me, who tells me they got the best dog, the best cat. We changed their life. We brought joy to their life again. And that is all because of these sweet souls, this human-animal bond that we all get to be a part of. Truly life-saving work, but it takes a lot of resources, a lot of support. We have to raise millions of dollars a year to save 3,100 animals a year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So we love it. It's such a special thing, but we get to help pets and also the people that love them, which feels really good.
You have a Woods animal?
I don't, but I do have.
She has a loved pet.
I have a very special dog.
Oh, do you really? Tell me about your dog.
Her name is Frankie.
Yeah.
She has a little bit of special needs, which I won't go too much into, but she is a fabulous 3. She just turned 3 last week. We celebrated her birthday with watermelon pieces cut in the shape of a dog bone. Oh. And she is a very loved, wonderful dog. She's she's great.
My sister has a dog that's got some special needs. I think it's got autism or something. It's like turns a certain amount of times before it goes out. 3 legs, 1 eye. It's a whole thing.
Sounds like
but it's got some like special needs too, and it's just like the sweetest thing. But you're like, oh wow, there's
those moments of like this is my life. But
when she was describing her last week, I was thinking like she must be 14 years old or something, and she's like, oh no, she just turned 3. Yeah. Like, oh, bless you, Casey.
No, but we my husband and I and our family, we've had awesome animals that have made a huge impact in our life. So that's
so cool. Yeah. I love it. Well, yeah, Woods is incredible. I will put links in the show notes to SparkJoy. It's SparkJoy?
SparkJoy.
SparkJoy.
Yeah,
SparkJoy.
It's all good.
That'll be another event I work on. Sparkle.
And, that whole idea. So like we mentioned at the very beginning, the name Laetitia is the Latin root for joy and happiness. And so when we were talking about wanting to do some of these community partnerships, this whole idea was to spark joy in the community. And so that's kind of where we stemmed this whole idea from. And then, Robin came out and we were talking about wanting to give her a portion of the sales from the wine. And she's like, how about we do an event?
So good.
You know me. And if you can't come to this event, you can go to Laetitia and buy one of the bottles that support Woods.
What do I do this for? What does it sell for?
No, what does the wine go for?
This is $35 a bottle.
It's a great bottle of wine.
Yeah, it's
That's
an awesome
incredible.
bottle.
Yeah,
how many cases do you have left?
Imagine bringing this to someone's house for a dinner, or you're thanking someone for something. Get this bottle of sparkling wine. This is great.
Suze just got married, and that was her gift.
Oh,
Suze,
cool.
Yes, I got her. Yeah, that was her gift.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is under a crown cap, which I love. Easy peasy.
Easy to open.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of all sparkling wine, really. You don't need an opener or anything.
Yeah, right.
They both have their benefits for sure.
Yeah.
This is like festive. You feel immediately
we
joyful.
sampled one of those at Pink Drink.
How did I miss that?
How did I miss that? We had the dude from KSBY film it, and Lady I Fancy did one, and hers was perfect. Mine took a couple. It was slippery in my hand, but we did 2 of them. She did it first try, perfect, beautiful. Someone stole our Saber.
Oh no!
That's the thing. I need to figure out if
Bolo.
anybody found it. Yeah, right. But and the dude from KSBY was filming it, and he didn't even put it in the package. I was like, "You have the best shot ever."
But they did put Laetitia in the package.
I did see that.
We saw that little B-roll. That was good.
Yeah, I saw. She was like, "The Laetitia rosé is great." I was like, "Yes, it is."
That was cool.
You got good taste.
And instead, I had him talk to Lady I Fancy and I. So we had 2 of the 3.
He didn't talk to Woods, by the way.
He didn't talk to Woods, but I'm not. That wasn't. I'm not trying to blame him for that. But then I did bring him I think Allegretto. I brought him one vendor.
Okay.
And then he talked to 2 hot girls. And who does he air?
He
airs the 2 hot girls.
You have an event poolside with bikinis, which is,
What are you expecting?
Well, hey, you guys are both doing pool parties in a way for Woods.
True.
This is a good
It was
match
fun.
here.
And I'm joking. I love KSBY where they come out and even covered it. It was so cool. And Laetitia got some B-roll.
We did. I unfortunately had to miss that. I went last year, and I've said so many times in the last year that was my favorite wine event I've been to in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
And I know there was other stuff, not just wine, but it was fun.
Fun.
You're
going to have fun there.
Event. Yeah. So, and I hope this one's going to be a lot of fun too.
It's going to be fun too.
I love it. This is
You're just
going to
be in cocktail attire, not a bikini.
What I like about this event and even in some cases more. There's a time for all of them. But this is going to be classy. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be like reflecting on not just the great wines, but like, oh my God, there's bomb food here. Look at that view.
Look at where we live.
Beautiful evening. Oh my God. This is going to be
date
special.
night,
Imua
girlfriends.
live.
Yeah.
Imua, they're so good live. I mean, they play like concerts in the plaza, and here they are playing for a crowd of 100.
Small,
At
little intimate
sunset.
group.
That's super
At sunset
oh my
with
God.
puppies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Right.
done.
Yes.
Goodbye. Take my money.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's it.
So go to always, follow woodshumane.org and then Laetitia.com.
LetitiaWine.com.
LetitiaWine.com. All these links are in the show notes. Casey, great to see you.
Nice to see
They're
you.
certainly lucky to have you.
doing a great job.
Great at telling the story, and it's just such a fun brand. And please give my love to the Hickeys and everyone over there.
I will for sure.
Good job, Casey.
Robin, always great to see you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much. And thank you for taking time to come in and talk about this. This is going to be an incredible event. And thanks for sharing it with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and cheers.
Yay. SparkJoy.
Some say life's where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Casey, Robin, thank you so much. Links in the show notes to everything Laetitia, everything Woods, and of course, everything SparkJoy. Okay, quick PSA for anyone who says, I don't go downtown because the parking sucks and slow. It's been fixed. You can park for free, we tell you. Park in the new Cultural Arts District parking structure, that new parking structure, Napomo and Palm, and then head to my friends La Esquina, Mama's Meatball, or Mistura, and they'll validate your parking for 2 hours for free. That's right, free parking downtown. So whether it's tacos and margaritas at La Esquina, pasta and meatballs at Mama's, or some of the boldest Peruvian flavors you will ever try, Mistura is awesome. Your parking is covered at these places. Park, eat, validate, done. You'll get the full details on all my friends I listed at slowfreeparking.com. And check out tonight, happy hour, Benny's Pizza, 4:30 to 6:30, $3.50 domestic cans, $2 off premium beer and wines, food specials that are insane. Order up 439-3838. They're on Upper Monterey. Love Benny's Pizza. Benny's Pizza, that Detroit style majesticness. Check it out. All right, if you're a fan of wine, new episode of The Pour talking about the White Wine Invitational. This is really cool. The white wine scene in Paso it's been insane for a little while, but they're starting to say, hey, check this out. And there's a lot going on there. Paso's growing all kinds of different whites, exciting whites. And we have Natalie Brown from Rococo, also Ryan Pease from Peso Terre, also Dave McGee from Monochrome. And we're talking about this event they're putting on this weekend, August 1st, called the White Wine Invitational. They're only letting wineries come in and pour there that pour at least 3 white wines. I mean, so I know a lot of great wineries that do maybe 1 white wine. And nope, these are only people that are just so focused on whites that they do at least 3. So that's a new episode of The Pour. It's also on this platform here on Up+Adam. And then a new episode of Where Wine Takes You from last week. And I'm excited about this next week. So Where Wine Takes You is just humming. So many good guests. So if you like the wine stuff, the Paso stuff, new episode of Where Wine Takes You dropped last week as well. Wherever you're listening to this, you can listen to that. Moonshiner Collective, I thank them for being original music on the show called Start Again. Don't forget their Under the Moon concert series begins, first show. Don't miss this, August 14th. That's a Friday. No excuses. Moonshinercollective.com. Again, moonshinercollective.com. We're recorded at my SoCal Studios, San Luis Obispo County, in the heart of it. California, baby. SoCal, where the wine is world class, the people are real, and life is too beautiful to rush. Returns well taken. Visit slowcal.com. Till tomorrow. Appreciate you more than you know for connecting. I'm Adam Montiel. Thanks again for being Up+Adam.
Some say life's where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.